Welcome to Backwards Plan with BNT January 2024. Marie and I are thrilled that you are here and ready to dive into some work smarter, not harder planning with us. This mini-series will take you through 5 days, 5 steps, and 5 minutes of quick and careful planning to ensure your next semester is organized, evenly paced, and dynamic. Welcome to Day 5, Fun New Stuff. Backwards Plan with BNT is sponsored by Happy Hour, where educators gather for extra servings of BNT, new resources, and bite-sized PD at just $7 a month. Happy Hour members enjoy one very happy hour of content monthly, a new resource collage, and access to all live coaching events hosted by BNT. This month, we're introducing Happy Hour Gold at $27 a month, unlocking everything from the classic offer, plus instant access to our 5 ELA content workshop experiences. Dive into our workshop library with unlimited access as long as you stay. As a bonus for joining Happy Hour today, you will be getting all of our bonuses from this week's challenge. We're handing over our Google Calendar template, our unit planning Trello board template, our subplan template, our PD tracker, and for a little extra fun today, we're throwing in some daily agenda labels to add to your organization. We're about to get started planning for Day 5, but before you do, be sure to head and check out Happy Hour at bravenewteaching.com/happy hour. We can't wait to see you inside. Oh, I'm a little sad that today is Day 5 and this is the last day of our challenge. If you are just jumping in today, if you missed it in the intro, there have been 4 other days of this challenge that you might want to go back and start at the beginning. Today's going to be a hard day to start on. So if you are here right now, go back to the beginning and join us on Day 1. But those of you who have been with us every single day, cheers to you, as we say in Happy Hour. Cheers, cheers, cheers. I hope that you treat yourself to something today and just give yourself a huge pat on the back for not only like consistently being with us every day, but doing for yourself what you just did. And even if you only backwards planned one of your courses, maybe you still need to do all of your other preps because goodness knows we are all under too many pressures to do too many different courses. So even if you just did one and you feel really good about that, we feel really good about you and congratulations for doing that. Today is a fun day. Today is all about the fun stuff. And here's what I really want us to focus on today for Day 5. The word new in Brave New Teaching is really important to both Marie and I. We want you to feel empowered, trusted, and encouraged to try new things. But here's the reality. New things can suck the life out of you. They can be very time consuming to create. They can be risky, maybe depending on what they are. They might require extra steps like permission slips or parent approval or parent involvement of some sort. New things can be tricky. And so we want to encourage you to try them, but with being cognizant of your own mental and physical health. So that's the reason why we left the fun stuff for the last day. If you're looking at your calendar now, you have backwards planned, first and foremost, your own personal calendar, the dates from your school, all of the realistic time frame details. So when you look at your calendar now, you can see, like April, there's not a single day off, right? Maybe your holidays and your breaks fell at the end of March and the beginning of May, and there's absolutely nothing to break up April. Maybe the April is where you're going to need to do a makerspace activity. You're going to take 3 or 4 days and do something crazy that I came up with that you'll probably be seeing in the spring with plants and dirt and seeds and literary metaphors, right? Maybe you just need to set aside time to do something fun like that. I want you to do this. Number 1, scroll through your TikTok and Instagram and Pinterest saves. If you haven't already done that from Day 1, I want you to pick one thing that looks awesome that you want to try. Pick one. Put it on your calendar in pencil or on a Post-it or on your Trello board with a label. And and decide that you want to try it. You don't have to decide that you're going to do it, but decide that you want to try it. Number 2, I want you to go back through any of your Brave New Teaching workbooks. So we've given out workbooks for all of the major PD that we've done and the minor PD. There's workbooks for some of the series of our podcast episodes. Like we have a workbook series for independent reading. We have a workbook for our series on discussion, right? If you don't have all the workbooks, head to the website, right? bravenewteaching.com, and we can help you get the workbooks you need. Maybe you had another way of keeping your ideas from the podcast. Pick one to try. And then third, I want you to find your favorite Pinterest idea to try. So my suggestion is to do one social media idea, one BNT idea, and one Pinterest idea, and get those on your calendar for spring 2024. That's 3 new ideas. That might even be too many, but pick them out, throw them on your calendar, and make a mental note to revisit those, or to send a message to one of us for help on those, or to message a teacher bestie about them and see if you can get them on the calendar, because we need the fun things. Kids need the fun things. Fun just for fun for a purpose, doesn't matter to me. It does matter to you though, and it does matter to the health and the culture of your classroom. We are finally done. This is the end of our challenge, and I want you guys to celebrate a couple of things and even reflect a little bit on what we just did here. Let's look back and now, let's rephrase that. We were backwards planning, but now let's look forward, right? Now that you have the whole thing backwards planned, let's look forward from here. I want you to make 2 lists. What do you have that's planned? What is done? And then what still needs to be done. If that's too overwhelming, maybe you don't need to make the actual list. Maybe you make that by month. Maybe you want to make that for like quarter 3, quarter 4, however you want to do that. And then I want you to think about from that, how can you batch the things that still need to be planned, right? For example, maybe you don't have any quizzes, no formative assessments are written for your Romeo and Juliet unit. First of all, you can buy them. Second of all, you can batch them. So if you don't want to purchase them, batch plan them. Do them all at the same time. Marie and I have an episode coming out very soon about batch planning, but try to group similar activities together into the same planning sessions. It will save you tons of time. And with that, I want to thank you one more time for being here. We appreciate you. We're so thankful to have our wonderful, amazing, Brave New Teaching listeners. Special shout out to our happy hour teachers. We're so grateful for you for supporting the podcast in your wonderful, wonderful way. And we can't wait to see you all next month with all new content, all new ideas. Thank you again for being here, and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and a great week at school next week. Bye.